Well, if you enjoy our show, but you missed an episode, or you want to share those great moments or performance with someone else, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's at youtube.com/Huckabee on TBN. Did you get that? youtube.com/Huckabee on TBN. Now, we've got every show and every segment available for your enjoyment, or you can share them with those that you love, or share them with those you can't stand. They'll love it. We want to say thanks for subscribing and watching. Now, if you thought that Keith Urban, Nicole Kidman, and Crocodile Dundee were the only great things that Australia ever blessed the USA with, you don't know Ben. I'm talking Ben Price, that is. He is the greatest celebrity impressionist to come from the land down under, and he's right here to share some of his 200 impressions with us. Would you join me in welcoming Ben Price?
Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Hey, Nashville. Good to see you guys. I have to let you know, well, you've just heard, I am Australian, which I need to let you guys know because a lot of people don't know. You know, they hear my voice. I was in a shop today, this lady said, you have an accent. You have an accent, all right? She said, are you British? If I was British, I would sound like this, not me. She said, are you Canadian? I said, I'm trying to do my best Steve Irwin, you know, the crocodile hunter. I'm saying, you know, danger, danger, check it out, mate. She's gorgeous, the crocodiles. Have a look, mate. And she wasn't biting. She was, I mean, like, literally biting, but she wasn't taking the bait, you know. I'm saying I'm from somewhere where there's really dangerous creatures and they could kill you. Well, you're from Compton, right? No. We do talk a little different down under in Australia. Even in the hotel last night, I was ordering room service. I was looking at the menu. I saw this Atlantic salmon fillet. All right, that's how we'd say it. I said, can I have the Atlantic salmon fillet? She said, I'm sorry, sir, could you repeat that? Yes, could I have the Atlantic salmon fillet? I'm having trouble understanding you. I said, it's the fillet, it's the fillet. Oh, you mean the fillet? I'm like, yes, the fillet. Let's grab the money from my wallet. Go shopping at Tajay. That would be a good name for it, Tajay. Would make it sound a bit more sophisticated, a little bit of a French sort of style. I used to love when George W. would say, you know, about the French, problem with the French, they don't know the meaning of entrepreneur. It's a French word for some of you guys, just letting you know. And now I've got Donald Trump. It's just great for comedians. It's like, it's fantastic to be here. I am really, really excited. We're making TV news great again. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what? I love Huckabee. What a great show. What a great guy. You're like me. You're a God-fearing man. I love the Bible. You know what? I really love the Bible. Nehemiah is my favorite book. He built a giant wall all around Jerusalem. It was huge. And I also love the book of Paul. What a great book. Paul's a great book. He was one of the great epistles. He was one of the great apostles, too. They've just done a movie, Paul the Apostle of Christ, with Jim Caviezel. And I saw him here. What a great actor. He always sounds like he's going to burst into tears. Every time he speaks, he's always like this. He could win an Oscar. I mean, this is the happiest day of my life. And I don't know if you guys knew, there was a lot of auditions for that role. Like, he played Luke, rather, but they had the auditions for... Sean Connery was going to be Paul. Yes, I was going to be Saul of Tarsus, yes. Thank you. He can't say the letter S, Sean Connery. Saul of Tarsus, sailing in the ships. We got shipwrecked. I was a little shaken, but not stirred. Yes. Robert De Niro was going to play Paul. That would have been great. Imagine, all right, listen to me. Okay, I was walking down the road to Damascus, this bright light. It came towards me. I heard a voice. I said, are you talking to me? I couldn't see for 3 days. That's why my face looks like this. All right? I would love to make an epic biblical movie. I mean, they've done a few. I would love to do one with all the Hollywood stars. It would go a little like this. Like, it would go exactly like this.
This is the story of one man who teamed up with 12 ordinary men to turn the world upside down, starring Russell Crowe as Simon Peter. I was there at the Garden of Gethsemane. It was a great commotion. They arrested Jesus. I got my sword out. I unleashed hell. I cut the ear off one of the soldiers. I knew it was the wrong thing to do. I apologized. He wouldn't listen. He couldn't listen. Homer Simpson as Judas.
No! What have I done? I can't believe it. I sold my soul for 30 pieces of silver. What was I thinking? Silver, maybe donuts, but nuts.
Christopher Walken as Pontius Pilate.
Excuse me, hello? They say you're not the king of the Jews. You say you are. I don't know. I'm gonna go wash my hands.
Tom Cruise as Thomas.
Woo! You're telling me he's alive? Are you sure? You're sure? I need you to show me the nail marks. Show me the nail marks. Help me. Help you. Help me.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as John the Disciple.
This is absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited. He's risen from the dead. But I knew that he would be. I mean, I wasn't worried because I knew he'll be back.
And Shrek and Donkey as the other disciples.
Okay, well, I guess it's back to work as usual. Let's go fishing. Come on. Oh, man, what are you talking about? Man, Jesus is alive, man. You know, on Friday he died, but now Sunday morning he's alive, man. It's the happiest day of my life, man.
This is the story of Jesus. He died, rose again, ascended to heaven, and is coming soon.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.
Man, we just got the entire Bible from Hollywood.
That's it.
Hollywood wouldn't know what to do with the Bible, I'll tell you that.
That's right.
That was great.
Thank you.
Were you the class clown?
I'm told I was the class comedian.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the class clown was always being silly. I don't think there's any difference, really. I was the class clown.
I mean, I just assumed that you sat there in your elementary school class and entertained the other kids.
Yeah, I remember getting my first laugh ever. It was a multiple choice question. Someone said, it's B. They said, no. Who knows the answer? I said, it's A. How do you know? Well, it's not B. and I got a laugh, and I thought, this is great.
How old were you when that happened?
I was about 10, and that's when I started doing voices, when I was 10 years old.
Did you have a natural gift for that?
I think I must have, yeah. I was imitating a friend who was English, or he still is, and, and I was doing the English accent a bit like that. I was pretty, so it doesn't sound Australian at all, and then it just, I then went into Sylvester Stallone.
You know, he's still around today, you know, he's just made Rambo 5. It's a musical. I can sing Rambo number 5.
So when you started doing these voices, did your parents say, Ben, it's time to channel that energy into something worthwhile. You'll never make a living going around doing this kind of thing.
They were pretty supportive of it.
You do clean comedy.
Yeah.
You're funny, but you're not vulgar. Why don't more comedians just entertain us and make us laugh and not insult us and turn our ears into trash cans?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see it. It's just a default thing where people feel they have to get a laugh, but I think it takes a lot more skill to do that. But, you know, thank God I don't just try to do clean comedy. Thank God he's changed me by his grace, and I'm not trying to put this on, so yeah.
You also do animation. I mean, you did some of the voices from Shrek. Tell us about some of the animation projects that you've got going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm fairly animated anyway, but there's a Pilgrim's Progress is the second most popular book ever sold, and they're making it into a 3D animation movie. And I do a few of the voices in that, so it's coming out, I think, later on this year, so stay tuned for that one. And I do some of the voices from Vanity Fair, so they're very English type of voices like that, yes.
And Ben, I hope you will come back and visit us often. I truly, really
Thank you so much, Governor.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Ben Price.
Thank you.
Find out more about Ben Price, his wonderful talents, and how to bring him to your community. You can do that. Bring him to your event. He is in the States quite a bit. So visit benpricecomedy.com. Find out about the new Pilgrim's Progress animation featuring Ben Price's voice in 3 different roles. Just go to revelationmedia.com.